everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the word husband and how it came about. I was listening to a sermon one time when I still used to clean for companies, and I had my headphones on and stuff, and somebody was doing a sermon preaching about God, and then all of a sudden they brought up how the word husband came about. And I thought it was so neat that me and my husband were actually talking about how the word husband and wife came about, and I actually was able to answer him because of that sermon. I'm going to open up the little square tab on my side there, and then I'll read you guys what it says on the web. And this is really cool for those of you that are married or those of you that want to get married someday. So hold on one moment. Okay, let me open this up. Okay, it says, "Did you ever hear of the word husband? And how it's explained? It literally means the band of the house, the support of it, the person who keeps it together, as a band keeps together a sheaf of corn. There are many married men who are not husbands because they are not the band of the house. Truly, in many cases, the wife is the husband. Far oftentimes, it is she who is by her prudence and thrift and economy that keeps the house together. The married man, who by his dissolute habits strips his house of all comfort, is not a husband in legal sense. He is, but in no other, for he is not a house band. Instead of keeping things together, he scatters them among the pawnbrokers. And now let us see where the word wife has not a lesson to. It literally means weaver. The wife is a person who weaves. Before our great cotton and cloth factories arose, one of the principal employees in every house was the fabrication of clothing. Every family made its own. The wool was spun into a thread by girls who were therefore called spinsters. Okay, I'm scrolling up, and let me catch my place. So they were called spinsters. The thread was woven into cloth by their mother, who accordingly was called the weaver or the wife. And another remnant of this old truth we discover in the word heirloom, applied to any old piece of furniture which has come down to us from our ancestors, in which thought it may be a chair, bed, and shows that a loom was once an important article in every house. Thus, the word wife means weaver, and as Trenchwell remarks, and the word itself is, sorry, I had to open up one more box. Um, thus the word wife means weaver, and the Trenchwell remarks, in the word itself is wrapped up a hint of earnest. Indoor stay-at-home occupants as being fitted for her bears this name. So that's a little information. Hold on a second. I gotta X this box out. On husband and wife and how the names came about. It's pretty interesting because, like, if you do sit and think about the word husband and then what they said about how the husband's the one that keeps the family together, he's essentially the one that goes out and does work and stuff like that for the family. And then the woman is more of the nurturer, the one that stays home with the kids, the one that cares for her husband when he comes home, cooks and cleans and stuff like that. And, nowadays it's really, really sad because unfortunately we had to have two people working, anymore. It can't really be like that anymore, back how it was where just one person's working. But me and my husband are very fortunate to where he makes decent amount of money that I can stay home with the children, and uh, you know, I can do my little side thing that I like to do, which is the readings and spiritual coaching. So it's just really neat how those came about, and how you can look back at the old days when there could be just one person working, and how that was so fitting. But I'm, hopeless hopeless romantic person, and I love stuff like that that has to do with back, in the old days, and how marriages were, and how they were held sacred, and how they should still be held sacred today. But marriage, like another person who follows me on my channel, they said it's kind of out the window now. A lot of people don't really like to get married anymore, and that's true. It's sad, but it's true. But I'm still holding on to that, and I won't let that go. And me and my husband, regardless of any issues that we may have and that we do have sometimes, just like anybody else in this world has, I'm still gonna hold my marriage sacred. So, um, uh, another reason that we brought up the husband thing is because I had his name programmed in my phone as Houseband. And a lot of people always say, "You spelled husband wrong. You spelled husband wrong." And I'm like, "No, I didn't spell husband wrong. I intentionally have it as houseband." And I kind of get a look like, "Okay, what for?" But that's why. And if I had more time to explain it to everybody that sees when he calls why I named it that, I would explain it. But yeah, it's kind of a long explanation, a 6-minute one, anyways, is what it's saying down there. Um, but anyways, I thought that was a neat little life topic. And I'm sorry I wasn't on yesterday to do a life topic. I have just literally been exhausted. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the after holidays blues, like after Christmas, after New Year's blues. I don't know what it is, but I'm just so tired. I might have to get like my thyroid level checked or something like that to see if maybe that's what's making me so tired, but I feel like I'm not getting enough sleep. I feel really unbalanced. So, as you can see, those churkas back there, one of those is probably out of line. So I'm going to try to align my churkas tonight. I'm also going to be praying to Jesus Christ Almighty, and just I'm going to try to do some relaxing and stuff like that. So maybe that will help, but I don't know. I thought I would pop on, um, give you guys a little life topic lesson and how it relates to me too. Um, and I will be on with another life topic tomorrow. Thank you.